Scott with 36 Brix here, and welcome to my live stream. Just a couple things I want to go over right before we get started. First and foremost, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. It really does mean a lot, and I can't say thank you enough. Second, please read the rules down in the description so that you guys have an idea of what to expect during the live stream. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification for notifications. That way you know exactly when I go live and when I post videos. Do have some special programs going on right now. During these live streams, you are more than welcome to donate to my channel in support of everything that I do. I appreciate all the love and support. Go ahead and hit that super chat and super sticker. What's really cool is if you donate via super sticker or super chat, I will match one exercise for every $1 you guys donate. What that means is if you guys donate $1, I do a jumping jack. If you guys donate $5, I'll do 5 jumping jacks. Donate to me if you want me to see. Hope you guys enjoy that feature. I also do have a new membership. It's an intro supporter membership. For $1.99 a month, you guys get access to a couple different specialized custom emojis, as well as the membership icon showcasing your support. If you like my content and want more, please go to patreon.com/36brix. That's patreon.com/36brix. Check out my memberships, and if you like what you see, please sign up. And we'll get you going. Let's get started. Good morning, Brickheads. How's everybody doing today? Hope everyone is doing great. We are starting the interiors. Alright, so essentially what I'm doing at this point is just taking out the basics of this section right here, just so that I can get my hands in there and it won't be as tight of a fit, but I am leaving these two sections there. That way I know exactly where the mid supports are. So that is kind of the plan. I hope to rock out this entire bottom floor, but it just kind of depends. Really, that's kind of what it boils down to. It just kind of depends. And as to how well all of this goes and all that kind of fun stuff. So I am excited. Hope everybody is doing well. So I'm gonna get right to it. To be honest, that's pretty much what it boils down to. So I'm gonna basically start from this side, okay, and work my way this way. Okay, I'm doing that for a reason because how I've pretty much set it up, and I'm going to bring it over here. I haven't done much interior work. However, I did keep the tiles for the newspapers, and I will probably be modifying this wall as well because I obviously have a bunch more of those tiles. In fact, I have an entire bag full of them. So I figured if I have the pieces, I might as well just line that whole wall with those pieces and have that as a newsstand from the outside and bring it in. So I figured just to kind of do that and start there. I apologize. Yeah, that's gross. I apologize, but it is what it is. I'm a dude. I'm a dude. He's a dude. We're all dudes. Hey. So yeah, so that's what my mindset is at this point. And I'm gonna stick to it. All right. Oh, I need to. There. All right. So let's get her done. Shit. Why prolong it? All right. So I need what? What do I need? I need. All right. Because I'm gonna go ahead and modify this. Actually, I don't need this surrounding crap, and I don't need the air conditioning unit. I pretty much just need the top and the sides. Well, I don't even need the sides. I mainly just need like maybe a couple of those as a border, and then we'll probably put in like a drink stand or whatever. Matt, yo, what's up? What up? What up? What up? And then we'll figure out what we want to do from there. So I think that's kind of the plan of the attack. I really want to get this done today, or I want to get at least the ground floor. Like my hope is to, have all of this tiled and situated for when we. So that it doesn't take much longer. I also want to put together. I'm trying to see where I want to put the desks and all of those features as well. It'll probably just be right here in the front as you walk in. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, cool. So let's line these bad boys up and go to town. Hope everybody is doing well. Let me put these in and there. All right. Let me get some music together. So how's it going, Matt? Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. It's a little difficult to get over here to the keyboard. And then, of course, it's being stupid. All right. We'll finish up this last hour of music, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so since I think that's going to be like the newspaper area and maybe a concession, or you know what? Yeah, we'll see. Alright, so I'm going to start here, and basically this is just kind of busy work. So I'm just going to start rocking this out. Interior work and detailing, my sweet spot. Woohoo! Yeah, buddy. So since I have this kind of laid out to there, I'm just gonna go through the motions and laying this out. I will be honest in saying I do have a concern, as I don't know if I have enough of these tiles. So we will go through all of the ones that we have from the set, and then essentially work from there. That's kind of what we can do at this point. And I'm going to also place the 1x2 jumpers I need to raise the music level. I know I need to raise the jumpers, or the, sorry, I know I need to put these jumpers down, and I'm going to randomly put them there just because I need more space. With the original build, they're rather, like, connected, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and spread them out a bit. Some of them, of course, are connected because they've got furniture attached, but we'll see. So I'm gonna. So if this is the newspaper stand area, I'm gonna probably put one. Let me. I don't know why I have these over here, but hey, these go with that. Are they the same color? Oh, they're different. They're different colors. See, then that's the thing I'm worried about too, is I don't know if I have enough of this color green, so I may like switch up the greens for a different pattern. So Matt says my weekend was great, lots of sun, outside pool time. I saw that, dude. It looked like you had a shit ton of fun. So that was cool, man. Alright, so I'm going to hold off on these. Maybe like I'll do an interior pattern with the darker green. Oh, I was looking for... There we are. Alright. So I will randomly place those there. Yeah, I saw your posts. Looked like you guys were having a lot of fun. Alright, so because I'm limited, I think I'm gonna go around the edges of the entire thing with this color, because I honestly think I'm probably gonna have more of the darker green, so I'm gonna just line the light green here just in case. Because again, I rather put down what I have and hope that, you know, I have enough. I mean, and this is just one of the builds worth of materials, so I should be okay. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. Matt says, so even with 2 sets, I suspect things you'll have available to put in from the sets would be limited since your building is larger. Do you think you'll add other custom things to entrance? Yeah, for sure. So, I'm definitely going to add more seating area. I mean, to be honest, the majority, like if you, I mean, Matt, you live in New York. I've never been to New York, but I have been in larger like skyscrapers. And the majority of the first floor is actually extremely open and empty. Like, there's not a whole lot of stuff. I mean, hospitals, they tend to have a lot of things, but you know, that's more because of seating and they have a pharmacy and all this other stuff. It's not necessarily anything else. So I'm imagining this is actually going to be extremely empty as far as like, I'm going to have, you know, a lobby desk, you know, I'm going to have, you know, other aspects to the build that would make sense for it. But all in all, the first floor is going to be pretty empty. So, I mean, as far as the other floors, I do imagine that I'm going to probably have to add stuff. And there's going to be very customized stuff in that, like, a good example is I'm not going to double Peter Parker's office. I will probably add, like, you know, an office for, you know, another reporter, or give the other guys their own shot, at some space. So it just kind of depends. I actually wanted to, I'm not going to do this whole section yet. Hold on. Because I know that, like, with skyscrapers, elevator areas tend to be different flooring. Come on. Some bitch. So I'm probably going to add different flooring in front of the elevators. That caves in really quick. So yeah, I mean, there's other aspects that I'm gonna do. I also realized that in the original build, the elevators are actually inset, and like they popped out around, like stuff around the other section. So I kind of want to stick to that. So I need to modify this wall a bit to compensate for that. So I will stop that at the edge, and then I'm just continuing to go around the bottom, and then I will, like I said, I will probably change up the coloring, maybe go a dark green. I will also, since I'm probably going to have plenty of space for it, I'm also going to probably you know, add some other details to the build, or wrap the pillars just for, you know, some contrast. Does that make sense? And yes, both Saturday and Sunday were great days. Matt says, I'm trying to get myself out more, at least on weekends for sure. Matt says, yeah, from what I've seen, first floors are usually very different than second and higher, where you get the offices and stuff. Exactly. I mean, and I may leave, to be honest, because oh wait, no, it's the Seinfeld apartment. I know they've been trying to do the office, which, I mean, if they do the office, because it's an office building, like, I'm probably gonna buy a bunch of those, just because, I mean, those are great interiors for skyscrapers or buildings, you know, office buildings and such. So I will probably break down and buy a bunch of those, just because, I mean, to have them, they're easy go-to. Like, if it is an office building, they're very easy go-to sets that you can easily just, you know, rock out and be done with. Look at this. Yeah, from what I've seen, okay, I read that. Yeah. I mean, they're very open because a lot of people, I mean, if you think about it logistically or logically, the first floor is basically just a transfer area. A lot of people are going to the, you know, the elevators, and then they split off from there. So you know, it's very open to accommodate all the people coming in all at once. So that's kind of my mindset. I mean, again, you're still going to have, you know, the sections of, you know, people, you know, quick meetings or, you know, quick hellos, you know, all of that kind of fun stuff. And then, you know, going from there. So, I mean, that's kind of what I'm envisioning in my head, if you will. Must be. Thought I had another bin. Yeah, you know what? I do still have one of those sets, the Target exclusive sets, that have like the coffee shop or whatever. So I could probably easily add one of those. It wouldn't be a Starbucks, but it would still be a coffee and donut shop. so I'm going to see from here, I'm going to see what I have as far as, let me actually line the builds with, or the pillars with these real quick. If I can, let me... Actually, I'm going to line the pillars with these real quick, because I'm thinking of putting the... like putting seating around the pillars. That way, if like people are visiting or whatever, they have to get buzzed up, they have that, you know, they have seating around the pillar, or they're waiting to be interviewed, or, you know, whatever the case might be. See, Matt says, yeah, the bean there donut, yeah, that's a great little one. Yeah, I love that set. I picked up a bunch of them because, I mean, it has 4 different characters in it, or 4 different minifigures. You've got a business person, a hospital worker, a construction worker, and then the actual been there, done that person. So I think it's actually a really awesome set that people, I don't think, realized. I mean, there's also a bike, there's a dog, there's a full coffee shop. I mean, there's a lot of great stuff with that set. And I think it was very underutilized and under-showcased. And I don't know that a lot of people just like went out and bought a bunch of them. They might actually still be available at Target. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a very amazing set that people, I think, just, it's kind of one of those diamonds in the rough. I mean, what is it, $15, you get 4 minifigures. I mean, that's worth it in itself. I mean, alright, so there's the pillars. They're now wrapped. Alright, and I think I want to do, if I can, that's the question. Because I don't know if I have enough of that green, that dark green. Alright, let me see what I have in my bins. Because let's see, what would I... So these are 3s. So I would need 1, 2... Well, there's 2, 4, 6, 8. Wait. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of them just to go across as far as the 3s. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'd be missing 3. And like I said, I don't know that that's the regular green color, but it might be. Yeah, actually, I think it is. Yeah. All right, so let's burn through this real quick and see what we have going. Agreed, the big collection alone makes it worth it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, so and I think that's where a lot of people don't look at this, like look at certain things. I was actually talking to a guy at the Lego store the other day, and I was talking about, because he had asked, what I was working on or whatever, and I told him, I was like, well, I'm working on combining 2 of the Daily Bugles, and he was like, wow, yeah, I wish I could afford that, but there's just no way. And I said, well, what you do, I go, if, it obviously you have to fork over the money, but if it's a concern, like if you can't afford it, like you could seriously, you could easily just, buy the set, and Matt, I know we've talked about this before, but you could easily buy the set, sell the minifigures, and then buy a second set. And if you want to sell the minifigures there, you can, and again, both sets would end up being free. Because the minifigures really pay for the set. And he was like, wow, that's genius, like, that could, yeah, for sure. And I was like, so, where there's a will, there's a way. You just gotta put your mind to it. Put your mind to it, go for it. Break down and break a sweat, rock and roll you, until you ain't got nothing left. Put your mind to it, go for it. Get down and break a sweat. Matt, you know where that, what that song is from? Anyway, so yeah, I mean, again, where there's a will, there's a way. If you really want to get it done, people can get it done. There's just, yeah, you're going to have to fork over the money up front, but, you're going to get it back. As long as you sell the minifigures, you're going to get it back. Now, I will tell you, Matt, that makes sense. Oh, well, no, I do not. It's from Saved by the Bell. It's one of the songs the girls as a band. When the girls formed a band, a girl group. I forgot what the girl group was called. That was one of the songs that they recorded or whatever. What was I going to say? Oh, Matt. So, I can't remember if this applies to you or not, but little birdie told me that Lego is going to be actually cracking down on Bricklink sellers' ability to purchase online. To combat the what is it called? The scalping problem. That they will be, Lego is forming basically kind of like a task force to cross-reference those who are basically resellers. They are going to be cross-referencing Bricklink. They are going to be cross-referencing social media and starting to limit and flag accounts who they find to be resellers, which to me doesn't make sense because, I see both sides. They want to combat that, but at the same time, they're singling those people out, and since they own Bricklink, That's kind of hurting themselves. Yes, I think I heard that as well. Thankfully, I don't deal with selling. I'm purely a consumer. Yeah, okay. So yeah, people are going to be limited on what they can buy, and I think it's gonna hurt them, but it's also gonna benefit them. Like, yes, it's gonna for sure cut down on people being able to just, you know, order online and buy up, 20 million sets of the same set. However, with society the way it is, I will be honest in saying all people are going to do is start creating fake accounts. I mean, I think that's what it's going to lead people to do. Is they're just going to create fake accounts to where they can still go in and pick up what they want. So it's just, I mean, it is, um, it is, it is creating a little bit of a hurdle, but for, to continue the pun, for the athletes, they're just going to run right over them. Or figure out a way around them. I think that's kind of what it's going to pretty much boil down to. Agreed. People aren't stupid when they choose not to be. They'll find other ways. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's going to be it's going to be a situation where, they're, they're going to be like, oh yeah, well, I'll do this. I mean, I see, like I said, I see both sides of it. I see the fact that, like, I've literally seen, and I've told this story before, like when the piano set came out, I was told it was sold out within 5 minutes, and it's because they only got like 30 of them in, and there was, a group of guys that went in, bought like 5 or 10 of them, and then walked out, and I literally saw them take a picture of all of the piano sets in the back of their vehicle, and then I got a notification on my phone, because I have it set up that way, that there was a new post for Lego, and I looked at it, and it was the piano set. Now, I wasn't at the store for that set, so I didn't really care. However, I did bring it to the manager's attention and told her, look, this is what just happened. And she's like, I kind of had a feeling. And that's why at the store, like, they've been limiting to 1 per person, especially with the, if they're early releases. I mean, if they're early releases, they want to make sure the majority of people want to get to them, or want to get those. But they have a hard time if people are going in and buying, a bunch up. I personally think they should allow at least two buys. Just like online. I mean, if you're allowed to buy 2 online, then you should be allowed to buy 2 in store at one time, as far as the newer sets. That's just my opinion. But, you know, as I like to say, that's above my pay grade. You know, I'm not in a position to dictate, but only suggest. Brick Fluent. Hello, hello. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you being here. Says hello, everybody. Yeah, see, that's obviously shady. And I thought so, too. And that's why, like I said, I brought it to the attention of the manager right away. I'm like, this isn't cool. Like, you know, I mean, people, you know, I told her, I was like, I'm not, you know, I'm not interested in that particular set by any means. However, I do know that other people might be. And she's like, yeah, and we might see that set again in, like, an upcoming shipment, but it's still going to be, you know, few and far between. Because with those bigger sets, like with the 500 plus, or with the like 200 plus sets, they don't ship out that many. How are you doing today, Brick Fluent? Hope you are doing well. Since you're just tuning in, basically what I'm doing is I'm doing interior work on the Daily Bugle set. I've combined two, and now I'm filling in the tiles. And right now I'm searching for tiles so that I have them to fill in. I'm searching for jumpers as well as you know, a bunch of tiles so that I can tile the flooring. I'm hoping to have enough to tile the entire bottom floor, but we will see. I think I should be good, but not really sure. But yeah, Matt, going back to what we were saying, like, I see both sides of the coin. As far as limiting brick sellers or bricklink sellers, again, I mean, that's the kind of the crazy part is Bricklink by owning or Lego by owning Bricklink, they're kind of double dipping. I mean, because if you think about it, they are getting fees, or they're getting obviously the profit for selling the sets in the first place. And then on top of that, they're getting commissions or fees for those who are selling on Bricklink. So I feel like they're double dipping a bit. Oh, it's clear they are using Bricklink to data mine and figure out what folks are doing in the secondary market. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, and they're creating their own. I mean, I said it day one when I saw that Bricklink was being bought out by Lego. I'm like, that's target marketing. They literally are buying the company so that they can, or not. Sorry, not target marketing. That's market research. They are buying Bricklink so that they have essentially a built-in target research. They can look to see what items are selling. They actually control the market on both sides. Like, they control, they could see, oh, well, these sets are selling like hotcakes. We can use that information to produce a new round of those sets. Oh, there's been a jump in these sales. Okay, let's start developing those sets so that we control the market a bit more. Oh, people are buying up animals right now. Cool. We will start producing them so that people will buy the sets. I mean, it's like I said, it's clearly target market or market research. I mean, yeah, too easy, drill sergeant, too easy. As they say, too easy, drill sergeant, too easy. I mean, from their point of view, that was a smart call. That was definitely a smart call. Alright, I think I'm going to do edging with this color and then see what I have as far as more of the other color and go from there. Because I am seeing some of that lighter green in here. Most of them are jumpers, but I could still use jumpers. I mean, there's going to be, to be honest, there's going to be jumpers all over this place because that's the majority of what I have. think I have one more bin of green, but it's like a very small one. Mainly just plates. Let me see. Yeah, those are all just plates. No point in looking at those. I don't have a whole lot of the regular green. 2 bins and that's it. Matt says, oh, it definitely was on their part. Buy the biggest outside seller marketplace, no question. Wonder if they'll go after Brick Owl at some point. No. I don't know if they can. I don't know if they can go after Brick Owl because of monopoly laws. That's where I'm not sure, because you're not allowed to, monopolize the industry like that. So I don't really think they can. As far as like buying out Brick Owl and all the resellers. But I don't know the laws, because technically those are just sites that offer a way to find resellers. They're not reselling them themselves, so I'm not really sure on that, to be honest. That would be very interesting, though. To see what they would be allowed and not allowed to do. Maybe intersperse the interior floor section with white, or something else, checkerboard style. It says, I think they could try if they wanted to, and it'd probably take an antitrust lawsuit. Yeah. White is definitely a good idea. I don't know if I can do a checkerboard, because I don't know that I have the parts for that, but we can definitely work on that. Let me work on this color going around the edges, because I think I have a shit ton of the dark green, like the hunter green color, and I might be able to checkerboard that. Because if I have a bunch of 1x2s of that, I could probably work out some really cool pattern. Because I have a ton of 1x2 whites, but I don't have a whole lot of the other. Like, I don't have a whole lot of 1x2 greens here, but if I can find or rock out the other, I could for sure do that. That's a great idea. I can do like a pattern right here in the middle. No. Same. I have a bunch of 1x2 white and also dark orange. I have a bunch of dark bluish gray. I have done a bunch of white. I have a bunch of dark orange. And I want to say I have a ton of like dark blue tiles. They're not necessarily 1x2s, but dark blue tiles. And then I want to say I might have a ton of dark green tiles that I just like randomly picked up. But I can't remember, to be honest. Alright, so there's that. So I still have a bunch of these. So that'll get me to the end of this row, but then after that I don't think I have any more. Oh. And I think that's the end of the music. Let me start again. Oh, that works out perfect. I only need like 4 of those. Alright, so there's that. So you know what? To break it up, let's just do solid white. Let's rock out the solid white. I think that would probably be better. I'm pretty sure I have white jumpers to add into the mix. I will have to search for that real quick. But I think I have white jumpers. Let me see. Alright. They would be up there. Oh, yeah, there's white jumpers right there. Sweet. I'll place the white jumpers. See, with that dual outline, definitely make the interior part white or something else. Yeah, I think I'm going to go just white. To give it that pop. And then, because yeah, as you can see, alright, so I will do a row of white, and I will interchange, or I will randomly place. Alright, this is awkward. Hold on. There we go. And I will randomly place jumpers all over the flooring. That way I can place minifigures later. I don't want to pre-place the jumpers because I don't know if they're going to properly line up. Damn, yeah, man, use them up. Well, and that's the thing. This is, I have a full tub like this of, like, I mean, I can show you. This is going to dwindle down really quick because I use these as sidewalks. But, like, I have another, you know, bin of this. And then I have a full bin of this. So I have a bunch. And then that doesn't include, obviously I have, you know that I have 2 bins of the trans blue tiles. So yeah, I mean, I have quite a bit. Guys, you probably will have to consider the same sort of thing on the other floors too. Yes. Yeah, I think so as well. I mean, because I don't think I have a ton of the other colors, especially in the colors that they use, because like they use a bright blue. The burgundy I have a shit ton of, like, because I have a ton of burgundy 2x2 tiles. And I also have a ton of dark tan 2x2 tiles. So the burgundy shouldn't be bad, but like I don't have a ton of this color because they use this color, this regular nougat, or I like to call it like cookie dough color. So they don't, like, they use a ton of those. So that's where I'm not sure if I'm going to have like those colors. But I'm sure I can come up with a different color. Same with that. They use that burnt yellow color. And I think, like, I know I'm pretty confident I couldn't, or I don't have a whole ton of those. So could make good use of some of that. Yeah, for sure, for sure. What I'm also noticing is if you really take a look at this, it's kind of looking like Scorpion. Like, because you've got the two eyes, Scorpion's mask has a white trim and it's different color greens. It's kind of looking like an homage to him as well. And if you don't know, Scorpion is one of Peter Parker's or Spider-Man's nemesises. Nemesises? I'm not sure the proper terminology. Nemesi? Nemesi. Interesting. Unintended connection. There you go. Exactly. Unintended connection. Because I want that minifigure, but so I have it. Let me see. If I can bring it up. His now that I look at it, his face isn't really white, but I mean you can kind of see. You can kind of see it there. I mean, it's really his skin, not necessarily like anything more than that. hadn't seen him before. Yeah, he's in the. He's one of the figures that should have been in this set, along with Kane the Conqueror. But I think, from what I hear, there's a lot of minifigures coming out because of the new Spider-Man movie. So it's probably, hopefully, they will be in those sets because they were in the movies and all that. So I'm hoping we see. You know, I'm really hoping that we see those. Those, you know, characters. But I'm not sure. What a weird headspace, but I get it. Yeah. I mean, because the new movie is the new Spider-Man movie. I can't remember the name of it. It's supposed to come out at the end of this year, so we should be getting a bunch of new Spider-Man sets at the end of this year or early next year, hoping that there's those characters like Electro, what is it? You got Electro, you got Rhino, you got Kane the Conqueror, or something like that. I think that's the name. What's his name? I don't know if it's Kane the Conqueror now that I think about it. Who is it? We're probably going to get a Spider-Girl. Kraven the Hunter. Sorry, Kraven the Hunter. We're probably going to get a Kraven the Hunter. He should have been in this set. In fact, it's actually rather interesting because this set has a bird's nest in it, and that bird's nest is actually what they use for his collar for Kraven the Hunter. It's the same piece as his collar, so not sure. I don't follow a lot of the in-depth with Spider-Verse. Yeah. I get you. I get you. No hard feelings about that. It's cool. Oh. Well, Matt, thanks for being here this whole time, man. I mean, nobody else has really shown up, so I appreciate all of the love, support, and conversation, man. Matt says I'm slacking on some other viewing to over past few months. Haven't caught up on Winter Soldier, Falcon, or Bad Batch releases on D+. I'm, you know me, I'm not big on Star Wars. I mean, I like it, but I haven't watched any of them, to be honest. So I'm not caught up on like the Bad Batch. I haven't seen the Mandalorian. So I get it, man. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I am caught up on that. Because, it's Marvel, and I'm huge on Marvel. But, yeah, no, I get it, man. Loki just came out, so I watched the first season, first episode, but I'll be honest in saying that I fell asleep through it. So I need to rewatch it. And it's not that it was boring or anything like that. It's just I was super tired. I don't really feel anything about wanting to watch Loki. I know I want to catch up on Winter Soldier, Falcon, but Loki, man, it's hard because, like, I mean, it ties in. I mean, I like Loki, but I will say that the TV show has a little bit of a different feel. Like, it seems rather darker. It doesn't feel like Loki. So that's where I'm not sure about it. Tough to say. I know some folks were meh about it, and about the first few episodes of WandaVision, but I don't. But I got drawn in pretty quickly to that because I was intrigued with the retro free. Well, and yeah, I mean, it was so different. I mean, it was, to be honest, it was so different what they did that, yeah, everybody was like, wait, what the hell is this? Like, I don't understand. And then it made sense. And I think that's where they did really well because, you know, like I said, everybody was like, wait, what the hell is this? I gotta keep watching to figure out how all this works. And I think that's where, you know, they really, you know, did a good job in that aspect. I don't know if I like this particular desk. Somewhat awkward. Yeah, I think I'm going to bypass that and do something else. Alright, so we are going to put these here. I need to figure something else out with that. But yeah, I agree. It was kind of one of those, you know, once you kind of got into it, it worked. But you had to wait to get into it. That was the hard part, right? Because you couldn't just say, "Oh, I'm in it to win it," because it was so different, so different, that it was like, wait a minute, what's going on? But again, you couldn't stop watching it because you were so intrigued with what they did. Yeah, with that tile, look right now, it has this funny robot eyes sort of feel. Well, yeah. However, keep in mind, this will come. Oh shit! Yeah, it does. It does. It definitely does. Keep in mind though that this is still gonna go over it, so it won't look as bad. Because I've still got to put in the cross beams for the supports. I mean, I don't really have to, but I prefer to because I don't want to accidentally Hulk smash shit. Oh yeah, that does change it. Change it up, yeah. Where is... There it is. Alright, so there's that. Oh, I do need... Oh, excuse me. Alright. And then now... So it looks like I do actually have quite a bit of what I thought I didn't have, but it's still going to be tight. It's still going to be tight. Alright, let me see if that works. no, I need actually a couple more of the 1x2s. Which might be a little difficult. You see, I used a lot of this color in my donut factory because this looks like the donut color. Maybe I'll just, whatever. Those in for giggles. See what I can do. All right. Hee, that's what she said. I missed that comment. I'm sorry. I missed what that was in reference to. Oh, I need. When you said something about it was going to, oh yeah. I think in reference to the amount of tiles you have, yeah. I gotcha. We here now. We here. Alright, so the issue actually is that I know I'm not going to have enough black chairs, so I want to say I have some dark bluish gray chairs somewhere. Oh yeah, right here. Really? Y'all had to fall? Alright, so I'm going to actually switch these chairs out. Since I know I have a ton of dark bluish gray chairs, I'm going to use those instead. And then that way I can use those black ones for the upper offices or what have you. There we go. Use what you got. I shouldn't say dark brown, I think regular brown. Wait, hold on. My store got a box of the dark brown chairs. I broke into the box the other day on my store visit, got a bunch. Yeah, I think I might have a couple of those, but I may have ran out. I mean, that would have been good to know when you sent me other stuff, dude. No. I have to see how that works out as far as the pillar. Matt, do you, I shouldn't say dark brown. Yeah, it's like a regular brown. I've seen those on my walls close by too. Or I've seen those on other walls. I think they were on my wall for a little bit, but I picked a few of them up, but I can't remember if I'm out. In fact, I probably, since I'm limited on those as well, I'm going to probably switch those out and do, because it's a differential, damn it. I'm going to do the dark orange just as a contrast. Since I have a ton of those, I can use them! And it just looked like the armrests are different colors. And I actually like that. LOL. They just got them in the other day, bud. Not a couple weeks ago when yeah, no worries. No, I was just messing with you, man. Just messing with you, man. My store really does seem to sell pretty good compared to the others I hear about. Well, yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, my store, like, they don't really, like, they don't sell a whole lot, and therefore they don't get a whole lot in. And what they do get, it's literally random. Like, I don't know what the deal is. A lot of them are really random parts. I mean, like, I feel like, because I know, like, the Vegas store, they're just like, they are going through a ton of parts. But my store really doesn't. I mean, what they should do, like if I was the regional manager of the Lego store, I would gather up all my local stores, managers, and say, hey, listen, you guys need to have a monthly meeting and figure your crap out. What I mean by that is they need to get together and say, all right, I'm going to order this part, I'm going to order this part. That way, every store in the area has different parts. And they rotate. Like, because there's, if you don't count Legoland, there's 7 stores. Okay, 7 stores. So they can literally have a meeting and say, all right, so this month you're going to order part this, 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 and this. Okay, these are your parts to order for the month. Now, then the second store, and you go through all 7, and they make sure that they all have different parts. Then, when this part, then this person, they all communicate together and say, hey, I've gotten, say, store number 1, I've sold out of these parts. Awesome, cool. Or I'm getting ready to sell out of these parts. Cool. Store number 7, go ahead and order that same part. And then rotate. That way everything's different, but it's also, some of it is the same. That way, because like if I know, here's the honest truth, if I know all 7 stores always have different parts, then I'm going to go to all 7 stores more often. That's marketing. That's sales. That's, getting shit done. That's like, you know what? And then communicate with your AFOLs. Communicate with your lugs and go, hey guys, we just got these parts in. Let me know if you guys want cups. Communicate with your lugs and say, hey, what parts are you guys interested in? What parts will get you into the store more? Because random people don't give a shit about what parts are on the pad wall. They really don't. So if that's the case, then it boils down to who's buying it. Well, the lugs are buying it. Well, if the lugs are buying it, then we need to cater to the lugs. If the lugs are who's buying up the parts, then you figure out a way to get the lugs more into the stores more. I mean, that's just my mindset. That's just my thought process. If you can do that, you're going to have better sales. I mean, to me, that's just... Alright, so I'm going to take this wall apart now. And what I want to do is, one, I want to add, what do I want to do? Do I have another one of those? Oh wait, I think I had another one. I saw another one right in here. Yep. That was, no. Because I wanted to add another tile, at least one more. Thought I had one left over. Oh well. Alright, so I have there. Oh, for sure. That's why in the case, in my case, Steve gave me his catalog a while back and told me to circle parts I like in their listing for what they can get. And he's using that to try to order now. Absolutely. I mean, that's just to be honest, that's a smart way of doing it. I mean, you give them your catalog. Let your AFOs do the work. Like, let's be honest. Let your AFOs do the work. You know what? If they're willing to step in and say, hey, I want these parts, we'll give them the opportunity to step in and say, I want these parts. Like, it's not, I mean, that way the person doesn't have to worry about searching, like whoever's in charge of the pad wall doesn't have to sit there and go, oh, so what parts am I going to order today? You just do that. Brick25, hello, hello. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. But I mean, that is definitely a good way to get AFOs in the door. I mean, I'll be honest. Talk about a way to include your AFOs in everything. Like, hey guys, can I attend your next meeting? Sure. Of course. I need 30 minutes during your next meeting. All right, cool. Then turn around and be like, all right, at the meeting, just go, hey, this is my mindset. What are your thoughts? I wanna get you guys in. I want to make it so that you guys are interested, or get the parts that you guys are interested in, because obviously that equals sales for me. So I want to give you guys the catalog, and during, you got You know, I'm going to start you guys going next month. And so you got a month, or you got 3 weeks for me to get them in. And I'll take whatever orders you want, you know, or look through the catalog parts, see what you want, and if I can order them, I will. And then just keep going month after month, you know, and that be a permanent part of your agenda. Just say, hey, what parts are we interested in? You know, and make a decision, and then I'll take that, and if I can order them, I'll let you know. If not, hey. Let's see. Brick 25 says, I'm good, thanks. How about you? I am doing fabulous. I will be honest, I am going to be cutting it in the next like 15 or so minutes, just because I have to go pick up my daughter. My youngest started summer school today, so I've got to go pick up her from the school, and then I got to get some running around done, and I got to get some editing done and some filming done and all that kind of fun stuff. But all in all, good day. But I will be around for another 15 or so minutes. Brooks says, oh yeah, he realized I'm coming in pretty often, and this point to buy parts, he knows I'm a VIP, and he's helping to hook me up. And it'll keep getting me in. Absolutely. I mean, it'll keep, because that's the thing. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I have a huge brick or Lego store haul that I have to film, and I was just at the Lego store yesterday and spent $800. So, I mean, you know, get me in the door, and I'm probably going to spend a lot more when I'm in the door. I mean, let's just be honest. If you can get me in the door, I will probably spend way more. Yep. Cash money. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get that money. Dollar, dollar bill, y'all. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get that money. Dollar, dollar bill, y'all. Na-na-na-na. We won't say na-na-na-na. We won't say na-na-na-na. Lego fans say nah. Nope. We won't say na-na-na-na. We won't say na-na-na. Lego fans say no. Nope, nope. Na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na. Sorry, that's probably annoying by now. But yeah. I'm in the middle of editing the review video for the original Daily Bugle, and then after that, I gotta edit the video showcasing the big haul. And then, I mean, I still got to revamp my city. I got all of the videos for the community builds coming up. Brick 25, if you don't know what that is, I am doing a community build right now. It's a zoo exhibit where you guys can be a part of my city and donate a zoo exhibit. It's a 16 or a 12 by 16 zoo exhibit on a 16 by 16 plate. I'm leaving room for a sidewalk, featuring 2 animals and either a sig fig or a zookeeper. Minimum requirement is 1 brick high. Maximum requirement is 10 bricks high. Submit that. And I am giving out a $50 gift card for Best in Show. So bring your A game. My daughters and my wife are going to pick the best build, or the build that they like the best. And that will be that winner will get a $50 gift card. If you are a Patreon membership, I am doing a special drawing just for my Patreon members, where they will get, whoever wins the drawing on that will get a $50 gift card. And then last but certainly not least, I am doing 2 additional gift card drawings for those that have not won Best in Show, that have not won Patreon, and who don't qualify for those. Everybody else will be in that drawing, and I will be drawing 2 names, and each will get a $50 gift card. So, get your builds in. You have until July 1st to get your build in. I must receive it no later than July 1st to qualify for the gift card. So, if that is something that you're interested in, get those builds in. It has to have 2 animals of the same kind. So, but it doesn't have to be the same mold. So, like 2 different monkeys, 2 different bears, 2 different lions, 2 different zebras, 2 different, or it could be identical. If you have 2 of the same birds, 2 of the same owls, 2 of the same animal, ostrich, 2 of the same elephants, whatever, submit those, again, along with either a sig fig or a zookeeper. And you'll be entered to win. So that is definitely a good incentive. Plus each participant gets their own showcase video, where we will be showcasing not only their build, but we will be showcasing their them in general, which will be great. And then, yeah. And then what I'm also going to be doing, there's the board. What I'm also going to be doing, and I apologize, I'm away from camera, so I'm talking a little louder, but what I'm also going to be doing is I'm also going to be doing a private Google Meets. That way I can build the set with you guys and hang out. Let me do, actually, I'm going to take this off, actually. I know what I'm going to do instead of what I just did. Zoo! Yes, zoo. And again, there's basically 2 weeks left. So get your builds in. Get your build on. Get your build on. Get your build on. Watch that shit. Get your build on. Get your build on. Get your build on. I think it's awesome because people are already like, I want this to be the next community project. Let's do this. I'm going to start getting ready for that. And I'm like, wait, we haven't done that yet, and I don't want to do them too often. One, $200 in gift cards is a lot. And 2, we definitely have to have the participation for sure. But I don't want to overload people with all these community builds. Like I'm kind of thinking one a year, just to be golden on that. I think 1 a year is a good time frame. Because again, I don't want to overload people. mean, I can definitely showcase it, you know, what the next one is, but, you know, that way people can kind of start to prepare. But yeah, I don't know that I want to do more than one a year. I mean, maybe if I get to the point where, like, you know, to make it fair for everybody, like, I sit there and do, like, oh, maybe I'll, you know, if I get to, you know, to where I'm having 40, 50 people submit builds, maybe at that point I'll say, okay, let me do 2 a year, and then, like, whoever participates in the first one can't participate in the second one, or they can, but they can't win. That way it gives it more of a chance for people to win. The last thing I want is, you know, to have, you know, people complain, oh, I never have a chance to win. It's like, well, okay, let's split that up. But we have to cross that bridge when we get there. Can't remember. So I'll throw that in there. I don't want the top one. I want the bottom one. Well, I mean, honestly, that's all I'm finding. I just need to adjust it. I need 4. Ah. What do you think of that, Matt? You like that idea? Make it fair? Like I said, with that, though, I have to get to that point. Because, like, I don't want to do one in, like, September. And then, like, I mean, only 5 people, 5 people submit right now. And then I do one in September, and the same 5 people are submitting, but they can't win. It's like, haha, sucks for you. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't think that would be cool. It's definitely getting warm. Matt says, haha, yep. Alright, I'm going to place these, close up this wall really quick, and then I got to get going. Oh. We'll see if I want to do another one, another row of that or something, because I don't know. I think it might be fine. Alright. I'm like, how am I short pieces? Oh wait, that's not over there. Hold on, John, wait just a minute. Not to let you say you take all. Oh, yes. Alright guys, I hate to do it. I want to close this up, but I am running out of time, and I'm not finding the pieces, so I will catch you next time, tomorrow 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. We will see you next time. Thanks for hanging out, watching. Thanks for all your love and support, guys. I really do appreciate it. And we will see you next time on 36 Brix. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me here on the live stream. It was an amazing experience. I love hanging out with you guys. As always, I feed off your guys' energy. When I see so many people like yourselves here in the live stream, it really pumps me up and gets me going. So I hate to cut it, but I gotta go. I do want to give a special shout out to all the moderators that joined me tonight and helped moderate the stream. I also want to give a special shout out to all of my members. Again, thank you so much for all your love and support. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to patreon.com/36brix. That's patreon.com/36brix. Check out my memberships, and you could sign up for one yourself. Again, thank you guys for joining the live stream, and we will see you next time on 36 Brix. Hey everybody, I just wanted to take a quick moment to thank all of my Patreon supporters.